What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, coming back to Soundgarden, yes indeed, Soundgarden Fans FEELIN YOU. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. This is a request from Sasho K. Sasho K wanted to watch me react to this song from Soundgarden called Searching with My Good Eye. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. Okay, as far as I know. Now, as always, if I start listening and I go, oh yeah, I know this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Alexander Fontanelli. I hope that's pronounced right, Fontanelli. And this video has 104,336 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Soundgarden, Searching with My Good Eye from... That's not how you spell Lollapalooza. Lulapalooza, I guess? Is that a new festival that we've never heard of? It's supposed to be one L. Alright, that's alright. Alright, let's do this!
Alright, boy, let's do this!
Gotta pause. Okay, this song has got a great groove to it. A great groove. It has that halftime feel, which I'm always a big fan of. It's in D. Okay, so we're in drop D, which is always a good thing. I love drop D. It's got everything going for it. It's doing everything right, but it's not hooking me. Like, I say it's a great song. It sounds great. It does. I'm digging the sound. I'm digging the groove. Everything's fine, but it's just not hooking me. It's not sucking me in.
What's the matter with you?
And that, like I said, that's not to say the song is bad. It's not saying that they're doing a bad job. It's just, me personally, it's not grabbing me yet. We still got another 3 minutes here. Okay, a lot can happen in 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change.
So
little showmanship with the bass player there. That was nice to see. Okay, I gotta pause. All right, it's still not hooking me. Not yet. It's doing better, though, as far as interesting me. Like, again, I have to reiterate, when I say it's not hooking me, I'm not slamming the song in any way, shape, or form. The song is actually really good, okay? There's a lot of stuff I like about what they're doing. It's just, I'm not feeling vested in it. I don't feel, like, compelled to go and buy this. It's just, it's not hooking me like that. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It is a good song. It's just not hooking me for some reason. Having said that, Chris Cornell's vocals on this are pretty amazing. I mean, he is getting up there. And what's impressing me here, this is 2001, so he's not a spring chicken anymore. He's been singing a long time, and he's done some damage to his voice by this point. He's still able to get up there without pinching off the voice. He's getting up to those higher notes, and I don't hear any strain. I don't hear any pinching. He's hitting the pitch right up there and maintaining and holding, and then he comes down. It's a clean vocal performance. Very clean vocal performance. I'll give him all the credit in the world for that. Anyway, let's back up 10 seconds and let's keep going.
Stop your trying to kill my time. It's been the best since I was born. I don't remember half the time. If I'm hiding, I'm lost. But I'm on my way, yeah. On my way, yeah. Is it to the sky? To the sky.
Gonna pause real quick. We only got 30 seconds left, but I gotta pause this. It's already been like almost a minute and a half. Okay, already backed at 10. So, guitar solo. Now, all of a sudden, I'm enjoying it more. Nothing changed. I can't explain it. It's still not hooked. I'm still not hooked, but all right. If the song was a hook, I was, okay, up until this point, I was just kind of circling around the hook. I was kind of circling around the bait. Now, with the guitar solo, I've approached the hook, and I'm starting to smell the bait. I'm starting to check it out. So, and it still hasn't hooked me. You still can't reel me in, but I'm sniffing the bait. I'm getting closer. I'm very close to getting hooked. I don't know. We got 30 more seconds. Let's see what happens, but you know, this guitar solo is really nice. The usage of the wah pedal, very good. I think the guy's name is Kim. I think I've seen that in the comments a few times. I hope I'm right. I'm probably not. If I'm wrong, just please let me know. Correct me. Let me know, because I want to learn. I really do. Soundgarden's guitar player, I think his name is Kim, this guy, doing the solo. He's got a really good soloing technique. He doesn't rely on singular notes. He does a lot of like chordal soloing, where he takes like, he's playing two notes at the same time and doing a lot of bends and rapid picking on the two notes, and using the wah pedal to change the envelope, the filter of the notes he's playing. Not your typical guitar soloist. I mean, he's not a shredder, like, as far as, like that. I'm sure he could if he wanted to, but within the context of this song and many other Soundgarden songs I've heard so far, you don't see that. It's more about feel. It's more about, the speed of the right hand, the feel of the right hand, as opposed to speed of the left hand. So, it's cool. It's cool. It fits the context of the song for sure. All right. 40 more seconds. Let's see if we can do this without any more pausing. Let's go. Yeah, it was it was a really good song. Really good performance. I'm not knocking it in any way, shape, or form. It didn't hook me. That's all. But nonetheless, overall, really good song, really good performance. Well, there you go, folks. That was Soundgarden with Searching With My Good Eye, a live performance from Lollapalooza, apparently, and not Lollapalooza, whatever. Back in 2010. This was a request from Sasho K. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I need to make sure I make this very clear. Just because a song doesn't hook me doesn't mean it's a bad song, okay? This was actually a perfect example of the exact opposite of this, okay? The song was really good, okay? It was a really good song. Crunchy, heavy groove, loved it. Chris Cornell's vocals, phenomenal. Getting up there in that range without any strain at all. Clear notes on his part. The guitar player, I think his name is Kim, playing some great riffs in that solo, especially some great riffs in the solo. All chordally placed, not singular note, not like runs, like arpeggiations and stuff, although I'm sure he could do it. More about feel, more about like bends and swells, and awesome job, really well done. Bass player putting on a little bit of a show, having some showmanship, which was nice. Getting a nice percussive tone out of his bass. A little bit of a high-end boost with the low end. No mids, which I love. I love that type of a bass tone. The drummer, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. That's Matt Cameron, isn't it? From Pearl Jam. Now, from what I remember in the comments, Matt Cameron was the original drummer for Soundgarden. And then when Soundgarden disbanded, he went over to Pearl Jam. And then when Soundgarden did their little reunited, concert, which I think was, this was one of their reunited shows, Pearl Jam was gracious enough to let Matt Cameron do it and say, you know what, it's cool, man. Go do it, have fun. We'll be here when you're done. Very cool on their part. Because you'd be amazed, man, how many times bands just, they don't do that. Like, I'll give you an example. I was in a band a long time ago. I'm not going to say the name of the band. I'm not going to promote like that. But I was in a band for about 5 or 6 years. The band disbanded, okay? I went out looking for a new band for years, looking for a new band. I found one. I wasn't terribly happy with it. It wasn't the greatest band in the world. It was okay. And then I got word that my old band wanted me to come back and reunite. and because they, they were all jamming together and like, we should get our bass player back, and they contacted me, and they tricked me. They're like, we're gonna audition a new vocalist or it was a new guitar player. We're gonna audition a new guitar player, and our bass player can't make it. Can you fill in? I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So I came and I filled in. They auditioned the guitar player, and I'll never forget. Afterwards, they came up to me, and I'm packing my stuff up. Like I said, that was a one-time thing. I was just there to sub in and help audition the guitar player. So they came up to me and they're like, so what did you think? And I'm like, he's a good guitar player. He's solid. He's got a good concept of the songs. He's got good feels. He's got some great chops. He's got great gear. He was on time. So yeah, I think he's a good guitar player. The drummer and the singer looked at each other. They kind of smirked. They looked back at me like, no, what did you think? And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to lie. It felt great playing with you guys again. And they were like, would you consider coming back? And I was like, I'll think about it. Let me think about it. I'm in another band right now. Let me talk to them. Let me see what's going on. So I went back to their band. I'm like, listen, just to let you know, my old band that I was in before I came to you guys, it looks like we're getting back together again. So, it's not going to interfere with our rehearsals at all. I just want to let you know I'm doing you guys the courtesy of letting you know and being honest with you that I'm going to be playing bass with my old band as well as this band. And they were like, they looked at me and they're like, if you do that, if you go and play with your old band, then we're going to kick you out. And I was like, oh, it's going to be like that? And they're like, yeah, it's going to be like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll do you guys a favor. I'm just going to take my stuff. I'm going to take my gear. I'm going to get out of here. See ya. I don't like people putting ultimatums on me. I don't. I don't like people saying, well, if this happens, then this happens. If you do this, then you can't be a part of us. Fine. I don't need you anyway. To be perfectly honest, I was glad I left because the band was going absolutely nowhere, and it wasn't a very good band. It wasn't a lot of fun. So I went back to my old band. But it was really nice that, Pearl Jam didn't take that approach and say, well, you can't do that. You're a part of this band and blah, blah, blah. No, they didn't do that. They said, you know what? Go do it. Have fun, man. We'll be here when you get back. Very, very cool. But nonetheless, getting back to the score, 7.7. Like I said, I can't find any fault in what was done with the song. There was absolutely no fault whatsoever. It just didn't hook me. It had a great groove. It had a great feel. It was a really good song overall. A little on the simplistic side, yes, but like I've always said, simple can be effective when done right, and this was done right with that heavy, chunky groove. Very, very cool. It just never hooked me. And that's personal bias. But that's one of the beautiful things about music. Music is art. And art is always open to opinion and personal bias and interpretation. So, not everything I'm going to listen to, despite the fact that I have absolutely nothing wrong with it and I can find no fault with it, is going to be up in the 8s. Okay? It's just not. Now, is a 7.7 a bad score? No, not at all. A 7.7 is actually a really good score. So before all you Soundgarden people out there, all you Soundgarden fans, look, feeling you, feeling you Soundgarden fans, before you jump on me, remember 7.7 is a really good score. Look down at my scoring chart. It'll tell you 7.0, that's the threshold for really good. That's the bottom threshold. Anything above a 7.0 is just that much better. So this is getting a 7.7, okay? Really good song, just not up my alley, that's all. So, 7.0, not 7.0, my apologies, 7.7, yeah, go ahead, hit me with corrections and retractions, go ahead, hit it.
Corrections and retractions.
My bad, not 7.0. 7.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.